I also want to mention that the girl was trying to say we have the same skin complexion, but we don't. We don't have the same skin complexion. When I look at her videos, when I look at her, we don't look the same. We don't even have the same skin color. It's not even similar. Like, we're not the same. And that's okay, that's fine. The girl's delusional. I feel like that's mental illness. Because the girl is saying we have the same skin complexion, therefore we should see each other the same. But we don't see each other the same because my world perception is different from yours and the way people treat me is different from yours. We have both different experiences, and that's okay, that's fine. And when I look at her phenotypically and all of that, she don't look like me at all. Ain't no comparison other than we share blackness. There's no comparison other than we share the same blackness in a sense, because I'm black and she's black, and that's it. But when I look at her, I'm talking about the girl who said that we're both brown skin. We're not brown skin. I mean, like, she's brown skin, I'm light skin. There's different shades of light skin. So when I look at her, I don't consider her as brown skin, but I feel like brown skin might be dark skin, but I can't even relate with being brown skin because people don't refer me as brown skin. They refer me as light skin girl. Even the ones who don't like me, they refer me as that light-skinned girl who thinks she's all that, and I am all that, period, because I have the right to love myself and I have the right to appreciate myself. If other people can flex and love their skin tone, so can I. And that's not a problem. Like, there's nothing wrong with loving your skin tone. Like, you should love who you are, period. No matter what skin tone you are, and ethnicity and background, nationality you come from, period. I said what I said. There's nothing wrong with being confident, or saying that you're beautiful or gorgeous, or admitting that you're beautiful and gorgeous. So, because if I don't like myself, I'm supposed to not like myself? Like, I'm supposed to hate myself? What? Like, I'm not gonna do that. Especially to make haters feel good about themselves. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna love myself even more. If I know that makes you mad, I'm gonna love myself even more. Period. Haters are the biggest motivations. Yeah, haters are my motivation to keep going, to be successful, to be bold about who I am, to love who I am, period. Even when there's days where I feel insecure, I'm not going to show that because my haters, they will have a good time if I come up here and talk bad about myself. So I'm not going to do that. Push me to 9, I rise to 10. Period. I said what I said. I said period so many times, but I mean what I say. So this girl was trying to say we're both brown skin. We're not. She's brown skin, I'm light skin. And when I look at her, if we have the same complexion, we don't have the same complexion. And when I look at her, I see her as dark skin. So if you're saying that we both have the same complexion, that would mean that we're both dark skin, and I'm not dark skin. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I'm using logic. The girl is saying we have the same skin color. I look at her. When I look at her personally, I see her as a dark skin girl. But if she wants to say that she's brown skin, that's on her. But when I look at her, I can see that she's dark skin. So she's saying that we have the same skin complexion. If we have the same skin complexion, that means we're treated the same, the world treats us the same, and whatever. And I'm not dark skin. So for you to say we have the same skin complexion, that's a lie. Because we don't even look the same and we don't have the same skin complexion. So that would mean that I'm dark skin, and I'm not. And I'm not brown skin as well. I'm light skin. So the thing is, in the black community, when you're exotical, when people see that you look unambiguous or different, they're gonna try so hard to destroy your self-confidence or to control the way you see yourself. And that's a problem, because I'm not gonna let other people dictate the way I see myself. You're not my family, you're not my mom, you're not my dad, for you to tell me how I should see myself. For you to tell me how I should see myself, you're not my dad, you're not my mom. So you can't control another person's the way they see themselves. You cannot do that. It's just wrong. It's weird. I don't do it to you, so why do it to me? You know what I mean? So yeah. We don't have the same skin complexion. There's nothing wrong with that. When I look at her, first second of looking at her, I can tell that she's dark skin. So why are you saying you're brown skin? But if you want to say that you're brown skin, I'm not gonna argue with that. But I'm just saying that, like, for you to say we have the same complexion, and then when I look at you, we don't look the same and we don't have the same complexion, that's just weird. That's just weird. Let me be me. Let me be myself. Let me claim what I am, because what I am is different from what you are. So we don't have the same experience right off the jump. When I look at her, she don't look like me. She don't have the same skin tone as me, so how can you say we have the same complexion? If we have the same complexion, we might maybe have the same experience a little bit, but we don't. We don't. And my personality is different from hers. Like, there's a lot of factors that play a role on how people treat us. Our skin tone, our personality, where we're from, the location we're at, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, and our featureisms as well, because my featureisms play a role on how people see me as well. And I'm mixed, I'm black, I'm unambiguous. Like, I don't know what's the word, but when you look like multiple race, you know, and I'm mixed, so I do look like multiple races other than black. I do look black also, depending on how I do my hair, my style, all of that, because, you know, I mix. Some mixed people look 100% black, others don't, but I'm just saying, like, I'm multicultural, I'm multiracial, I'm all of that. So that's what I wanted to say. People will use a talking point of we have the same skin tone, therefore we have the same experience, but we don't. Even if we do, we don't have the same experience, because at the end of the day, we're not the same person. We don't have the same bloodline. We don't have the same DNA. We don't have the same genetics. We might experience similar things, but not 100%. So that's what I was trying to say. But people want to hate so bad. You know, I see it as a hate comment a little bit when people say I'm brown skin. I'm not brown skin. I don't even look brown. I look a little bit brown, but I'm not brown skin. I'm light skin. You know, there's many shades of light skin. I know that I'm light skin because when I take a picture, my skin is bright. Being light skin, your skin is bright, naturally bright. You know what I mean? And when you edit, your skin looks brighter because you're naturally bright, so you're starting from the bottom to the top. You feel me? If I wasn't light skin, I would have to really edit my videos to make my skin tone look a type of way, and it would take so many time, because, you know, I have to build up how I want my skin to look. But because I'm bright skin, when I edit my photos or videos, I don't have to do much to make myself look brighter, because I'm already bright. I'm already bright, you feel me? So that's the difference. Like, and there's nothing wrong with being dark skin or brown skin, but that's not what I am. I don't see myself as that. No one in real life has ever called me brown skin. The only time somebody ever called me brown skin is mostly people who hate on me on the comment section, or, you know, I had, I guess, a guy, he was very light, he was light skin, but he was brighter than me, and he didn't know much about black people, so he assumed that I'm brown, but I'm not brown skin, and because he was comparing his skin tone to mine. And another time I had someone say, I can't even remember. You see how I can't even remember, because that's not my experience, like, straight up. Like, most of the time people refer me as a light-skinned girl. And the girls that don't like me, you know, I have a lot of people who don't like me. I have white people who don't like me. I have Asian people who don't like me. I have a lot of people from multiple races that don't like me because they feel jealous and insecure. I understand. I understand why, because people want to tan to have my skin tone. I'm a woman of color. I naturally have a skin that looks tan, lovely color and all of that. And they have to bronze under the sun to have my skin complexion and all of that. Well, I was born naturally with my skin tone, you know. So I understand the hate, but at the same time, it's like, damn, just love what you are. Like, and even if you love who you are, you can change some things about yourself, but it's not a competition. So, you know, what I was trying to say is, like, I'm light skinned. I see myself as light skinned, and people treat me as light skinned. When people don't like me, they refer me as that light skinned girl who thinks she's all that. That's my whole life experience, and my family say I'm light skinned. There's many reasons why I see myself as light skinned, because I'm treated like one, I'm seen like one, and all of that. And I see it visually when I look at myself. I see it. I see the difference. Is that shallow? No, it's not. Like, you have to look at yourself. It's part of being a person. It's part of being a goddess and whatever. You have to look at yourself to know what's going on. So I personally see it, and you see it as well. So people try to associate themselves with exoticals so bad, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm just claiming what I am. Like, that's it. It's not a competition. And if you are competing with me, you're competing by yourself, because I'm not competing with you. I'm just being honest. So, yeah. I said what I said. Like, period. And depending on the season, your skin might look brighter. When you're a light-skinned person, your skin naturally looks brighter. It naturally becomes brighter as well because that's your skin tone. Some people are brighter than others and they become brighter than others. And when you do nice skincare, your skin becomes brighter as well. So it's not a competition. When I see a light-skinned person, I'm not like, oh, I have to look brighter than them to be considered light-skinned. No, I don't think like that because I don't have an inferior superiority complex. I don't think like that. And if I ever make myself brighter, it's just to make myself feel better. It's not a competition. It's something personal for me. Just like makeup is a little bit personal for me because I like to look beautiful. I like to be gorgeous. And I like to flaunt my assets. I'm a goddess. I'm a woman. So I have to show up how I want to show up in the world and all that. And you have the right to love yourself and flaunt your assets as well. It's part of being a human. It's part of being a person, you know. A lot of people seek for attention. Some people do it the wrong way. Some people do it the right way. I do it the right way. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. But I'm light skinned and there's nothing wrong with that. There's many shades of light skin. Some people are lighter than others. Just because someone's lighter than you doesn't mean that you're dark skinned. And yeah, that's the problem in the Black community. People will often compare you to another person to make you feel bad about yourself, but that's not gonna work with me. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. Like straight up, like I've been through it all. People compare me to other people to make me feel bad. I've been through it all. Given nasty looks, I've been through it all. So I know deep down at the end of the day, my experience is different from someone else. It's different. There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. You know? So be proud of who you are, love yourself, you know. There's nothing wrong with faking it till you make it when it comes to loving yourself and whatever. And just because you love yourself, it doesn't mean you can't change some things about yourself. Like you can get education, you can have your own brand and all that. You know, you can wear makeup to make yourself feel better, to enhance your looks and all that, you know. So I just ignore the hate. I know what I am and I claim what I am proudly, and you should do the same for yourself. Love yourself. You know, appreciate what you are, your culture, your ethnicity. That's what makes you you. What makes me me is what makes me me. What makes you is what makes you you. Yeah, that's not what I said. My experience, the way people treat me is different. When I have some dark skin and ambiguous Black women be jealous of me, the hate be stronger than a person who's not light skinned because they assume that I'm privileged. It's facts, you know. Not all of them are like that, but most of them, when they are insecure, the hate is stronger on a person who's light skinned because they assume that that person is stuck up. They assume that person has everything going for herself. They assume that everything is given to them, all that. They assume they have a lot of privileges. But literally, you know, they also have privileges as well. Like, I may not really relate with the privileges they have because I'm not dark skinned, I'm not brown skinned, I'm light skinned. So I can only really come from a light skinned point of view. Like, you know what I mean? I can't really talk on everyone's behalf. Even if I'm Black and that person's Black, I can't really talk on that person's behalf because 100% because we don't have the same experience. So there's limits on me talking about other people and how they see themselves because I'm not them at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye. And tell me what you want me to talk about. And I don't want to hear no hate comments, but if you hate, just know you're making me more famous, and I'm famous for being me and being who I am and appreciating what I am, and there ain't no scandal. There's no scandal. I'm just famous for being that girl, that makeup artist, that girl, that goddess and all that. So I'm not even famous, I'm famous, period. So I hope you enjoyed this video by this goddess, exotical tags, exotical, and you know, even my own sister, because she tells me I'm exotical. She calls me exotic. Exotic girls are exotical. I look like a different race. Why? Because I'm mixed. I have more than Blackness in me. I'm Black, but I have other nationality, ethnicity inside of my who I am, period. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye. Actually, I take the kiss back. The kiss is for my man, period. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.